Everyone, welcome to a new legacy video. Today video it's a little bit special. It is better than the usual videos because we're not gonna be playing a league. We're not gonna be playing an MTGO league. We're gonna do a targeted testing against a legacy expert Ecobaronen, who is a dedicated legacy player. He has a his own Discord. He does a lot of coaching, a lot of deck and cyber guide. He always gives me those, very much appreciated. I'm gonna be playing two decks today. First is Forge, second he's a Reanimator. Starting with Forge. So Forge is just a one-off main deck, one-off sideboard. So why does it give the name to the deck? Well, the deck changed a lot. The deck was definitely worse before, and now it just keeps on getting new and new cards. The newest card is Tezzeret Cruel Captain, which untaps your Monolith, untaps your Dawn Ring, but also fetches for the powerful one-drop that this deck plays, like Soulguide Lantern or Tormod's Crypt against the Reanimator decks, but you can also get Key and Voltaic Key, Mindful Key and Voltaic Key to, keep on doing these things. You get Candelabra Taunos, which is extremely strong with your Urza land. So let's talk about lands a little bit. This deck plays Ancient Tomb, of course, and then you play 16 Urza's land. You play Planar Nexus, which is all the types, so Urza's as well, which combos with Urza's Tower, giving Urza's Tower 3 mana and just with Nexus. Then you have Saga, and then you have Urza's Workshop, which will Metacraft, gives you 1 mana for each Urza land you control, which is plenty of. So this deck does a lot of mana. Once you do that much mana, you just cast your cards. You have Karn Paradox Engine to win the game on the spot most of the time. You have, of course, Mystic Force to play your deck. You have, of course, Mega Sinatas, which is banned in Modern, and you have the One Ring. You have the Flesh Raker, Kozak's Command to kind of kill your opponent out of nowhere. So yeah, this is the deck that came second at the American Eternal Weekend. So I decided to run this. Yes, 3 petal. And yeah, let's see when Ecobaronen is ready. He will challenge me. His 5 decks of choice are Izzet, MonoR Prison, Jeskai Wizards, Bant Nadu, and then he's going to be playing Reanimator or Forge. We're going to avoid the mirror match, so now he's going to be playing Reanimator. So you will start with Izzet Delver. Like a couple of interesting one-off. One of them being Mishra's Research Desk. I guess if you're like totally hellbent, your Tezzeret can get this. Not every list is necessarily the same. Actually, if I... Okay. Accept. Let's go. And we're going to alternate play draw. So, this is random, and then from this on, we're going to alternate it. Alright, so I'm on the draw against Blue-Red Delver. I'm going to keep 7. I've got 3 lands. My hand is a little bit slow. Although having 3 lands against a Wasteland deck is nice. I'm going to be keeping this hand. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to mulligan more playing these type of decks. Okay, opponent doesn't have a 1-drop. That's very good for me. Although they liked what I see it on shuffle. Thinking which land should I play first? I'm gonna settle on Planar Nexus. You think this looks like a vintage hand? What do you mean? It doesn't have any fast mana. It's a terrible vintage hand. It's probably a terrible legacy hand too, but we'll see. I'm glad. Oh wow, they don't play Survey Land. Oh, maybe they drew it. I don't know. Ponder. That's good. Even if they wasteland me now, we're not far behind. Because the problem is if they go Channeler and then, flip a wasteland you, it's terrible. But as it is, they don't even go Quarry Bubble. Yeah. We have the cards that are played in Vintage as well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the difference between Vintage and the other formats are the mana, right? The fast mana is the biggest difference. All right. Yeah, let's pull out the record manual button today because we're not playing any leagues. We are playing against Ecobaronen the whole day today. 5 with Forge and 5 with. Oh wow, they don't. Oof, they don't pressure nor wasteland me. Ooh, Pithing Needle. Hmm. I think I like that actually. I go Pithing Needle on Wasteland. My opponent may have just been founded with Ponder now. Wow, what an acid force. Pitch Dates. Okay. I'm gonna assume my Urza Saga goes now. Wow, they're playing on Nexus instead. And then they go Murktide. Okay. Yeah, run pretty poorly. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if this gets dazed. It does. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, one of them being a volcanic island. I have to assume they don't have more wasteland. Wow, Noxus Revival. Targeting days. And then they have another wasteland. Yeah, I think this game is over. Alright, haven't drawn a land. Let's go to game number 2. The question is, do I want to bring in the Leyline of the Void in this matchup? Maybe. I think they're better than these. I want to keep in the Pithing Needle. I want to keep in the Pithing Needle. Is the next question. Maybe I can Capeto on the play. Alright, let's go on the play. Let's mulligan to 6. Don't have any lands. Mulligan to 5. Keep Unbottling Portable Hole and Karn. Revealing Leyline. I think I'm gonna start with Ancient Tomb. This way I can find another Ancient Tomb and go the One Ring. One of course has Brazen Borers and such, so it's not that Leyline is here forever, but it does slow my opponent down. Like for example, if you think about the last game, my opponent wouldn't have been able to go turn 3 Murktide Wasteland. This is the Exile pile. I can go Tezzeret here. And I'm gonna -3. What are we getting with -3? I can get a Pithing Needle, but if they have Wasteland, I will just cast it now already. Let me sure his research desk. I think this is alright. This is a nice tool, I think, to find more stuff because we multi-5 this game. Wish there was Monovolt. That'd be good in this deck. Is this a DRC or a Lightning Bolt? Delver? Okay. Hmm. Mm, Given how easy Tezra resolved, I kind of want to play the One Ring, although I think my opponent has consigned to memory. So I'm just gonna go for Mishra's research desk and activate it. Although I think I want to activate it with Saga, so I don't take 2 damage. Hmm. Playing the One Ring and just it getting null rotted is tough. Sorry, I meant to say consigned to memory. Because also the Tezzeret dies without any value. I think I'm gonna go for Mishra's Reacher Desk, Urza Saga, Crack the Desk. And Grim Monolith, I'll play that. Ooh, Flesh Raker. Alright, so I can cast this next turn. And Tezzeret unfortunately doesn't really do anything. So I'll just pass. Let's see if my opponent is able to flip Delver. They have 2 looks at it because they can bubble and then select which one they want to draw. They're bolting face, so they know that the Delver is gonna flip with Brainstorm. And they're killing. Oh wow, they ignore Tezzeret. Nice. They have consigned to memory. They must have consigned to memory. That's definitely a good card against my hand here. We should have something like Defense Grid or Vexing Bubble that you can fetch with Urza's Saga. Of course, Vexing Bubble is banned in Legacy. Can't be played, can't be searched with Urza's Saga. And they've got a Wasteland. I wonder what they're killing with Wasteland. They're killing Saga, okay. And they play DRC. Yeah. This game is over. Alright, I got 2-0'd very, very easily in the first match. It wasn't even close. Any of the games was remotely close. Now, let's fight on. His second deck will be on the play. Ah, don't think this hint accomplishes anything, so I have to mulligan it. Let's go down to 5 cards. What does this hand do? Well, I think I have to keep this hand. I'm wondering which land should I play first. I'm wondering if Manifold Key is good in this hand. Well, I'm gonna keep. I think I'll bottom Manifold Key and the One Ring. Actually, Tezzeret may not be very good. Tezzeret may not be very good. What am I really doing with Tezzeret? Yeah, all these one drops sounds pretty bad. I guess Portable Hole. I can cast it with this. Yeah, I can do this. Alright. I want to go Planar Nexus. I also play Petal because my opponent's playing Mono Red Prison for this game. How many times have I piloted Forge? Never. I mean, maybe I did in one video, but it's my first time. I played against this deck a lot last weekend. My opponents did some broken things, and I wanted to play this deck for the whole day. I think they just always had some broken draws. Maybe I should shuffle better on Magical Line. Okay. So here I could be casting Tezzeret. I think I'm not going to, though. I'm not going to. Gatsu, think of the 25th month. Turn two, my opponents always had the One Ring and many other things in play. So far, I've done a lot worse. See, long day ahead, you know? Sample size. Don't look at variance when testing. Chromox, okay. Would you pitch Fury? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not playing Seed of Traders in this build. Let's go Kozak's Command. This is a mountain, but I think it's alright. Lets me cast the One Ring. As long as the Eldrazi's pawn lives. She's not guaranteed. Yeah, they go Fury, Pitch Blood Moon. Okay. I can go Tezzeret. I think it's alright to go Tezzeret. The reason why I think it's alright to go Tezzeret is I just pass now. Double check, but I think I should pass now. Yeah. Hoping that in a Broadside Bombardier is only one card in hand. And then next turn I can go Ring and untap the ring to draw three. Of course, if the Broadside Bombardiers, you know, it dies. They go shut Sundering Eruption. Okay. Interesting. Never seen this card used this way, but makes sense. Candelabra of Taunos. Um, don't know if you know what this does, but it puts the artifact in your hand, Tezzeret. And now I'll zero on this. That's okay. Maybe it was better to just pick up a Lotus Petal. Yeah, I think it was better to pick up a Lotus Petal. My mistake there. For some reason, I thought it would activate the creature if it's an artifact. Sorry, if it would turn on the creature if it's an artifact. It doesn't do that. So definitely my mistake. Would have been able to have Mox Opal and have one ring one turn earlier. The game would have been a lot different, a lot better for me. So definitely inexperience here. See how this goes. There's two cards in it. I wonder what they are. Maybe the One Ring. Secondary Blood Moon. Blair Fleshraker can't be played right now. Okay, now it can. Yeah, I feel like this game, if I just had the ring 2 turns ago, I would have won easily. Now, I may still win, but the game's gonna be harder. A lot harder. Now they have their own ring. Although I do have Manifold Key, so my ring is slightly better. Although they have Broadside Bombardiers. So we'll see, we'll see. Gonna be a long game. Not a long game, sorry. Harder game. Then, you know, if I just -3 got Mox Opal, the game would have been over. A long time ago. Anyway, let's top this ring. Probably can just end now, honestly. I don't know. So let's go Green Monolith. Tap. Glaring Flesh Raker. Playland. Tap like this. Glaring Flesh Raker. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. I'm gonna be dealing this turn. I guess they have the ring, so I'm not dealing any damage, in fact. Um, well, let me untap this. I can also untap it with Tezzeret. Well, whatever. Let's just untap this now. Untap it. Okay. Oh, Karn is nice. So Manifold Key. I already made my land drop this turn. Uh, hope I'm not dead on board to this Bombardiers, but I can be. Anyway, with Manifold Key, let's untap Green Monolith and play Karn. I guess I should play K-Command first. Should I play Karn? What does K-Command do? I just wanna not die. Does K-Command let me play Karn? Yes. If I go K-Command, I do 4 mana here. So I can technically draw the One Ring, which is safer. So yeah, let's play K-Command. Yeah, I get 4 mana back. Alright, we got the One Ring. Yeah, I mean, I can do two bombardiers and I die. I just don't want to die, you know? So by going the One Ring, I can never die. So let's just do this over playing Karn. And choose the old ring. And pass. This way I get the protection. But I'm choosing the old ring. So Opponent now draws 3 cards. But I'll be untapping with... definitely I'll win if I untap. Okay, never mind. They play another ring so they don't die this turn. But, I mean, this game should be over. I just draw my deck. Also, Karn does the Karn win with Paradoxical Engine. Oh, they can kill my Flesh Raker by sacrificing Mags of the Moon. Okay. Oh, Chromox. Sure. Yeah. That also fine. Alright, so I take 4. And now we win 100%. Sorry, not again, not win, but you know what I mean. I guess I still have to execute this. So Karn is 9 mana. Karn plus the other thing. Do I have 9 mana? Oh, surely I do. Manifold Key, untapped, Monolith. Uh, Top 4, play Karn. -2, get Paradox Engine. Yeah, opponent concedes. Okay. Paradox Engine says when you cast a spell on top of non-permanents, just draw your deck and then just, put everything into play. Um, Whatever. You have the Mikasi Lattice as well. Okay, now, game 2 against that deck. Once again, I've got Talmud Crypt and Soga Lantern that are bad. Um, I guess I can bring in Flute. And maybe I'm bringing in like a random Cyber card that I don't Karn. Something like a Portable Hold. Heroes Near, I think I still like in the side. I don't know. I definitely made a mistake, but thankfully it wasn't costly. Okay, isn't strong. Isn't does a lot of unfair things on turn 1. You can go Ancient to Monolith, Manifold Key untap, play one of these, play maybe this. Buongiorno Ale. This is a very good end. Mountain Go on a multi 6. Uh, um, I'm just playing every card I have. Should I play Mystic Forge here? Because if I play Forge, I just pass. If I go K command, I can go K command and then pass with Flute up. I don't know if they play. I don't know if they play no rod, but in that case, I even have Tezzeret to kill it. Let's just go Forge. Got a Urza Saga on top. I can exile it. Looking for better. This is a nice turn one. Average turn one that my friend did when we were practicing on Saturday. When it goes Magus of the Moon, but that's not what the game is about. I'm drawing. There's a Grey Monolith on top. Let's untap this. Tap this. Play Monolith from the top. There's the One Ring on top. I'll play it. There's another The One Ring on top. Yeah. Alright. Now, round 3, he's gonna be playing Jeskai Wizards, and he's gonna be on the play. Okay, I like this hand a lot. So I learned that Tezzeret, if it targets an artifact, it doesn't turn it into a creature. Somehow I thought it did. It only puts a counter if it targets a creature. Opponent goes Prismatic Vista, go, and then drew Green Monolith. Yeah, I think I'm just sending. I think I'm just sending here. Um, Prismatic Vista doesn't mean a Lotus Petal usually, so I'm not gonna play. Sorry, Days usually, so I'm not gonna play. Okay. This is turn 1. I'm definitely having a good draw here. I was gonna probably plow the Flesh Raker. No. Minor misstep. Okay. A pass. Yeah, I think I've done everything I could have done. They don't have plow for the Flesh Raker. That's a good news. Next turn, what can Tezzeret do? Depends. It depends. I mean, I can get Mishra's Research Desk. I'm gonna go Thunder Trip Trainer. Picks up Flame of Anor. Okay. I don't really have anything going on. I just have mana. If I go Mistra's Research Desk, something more can happen. Do I have enough mana to do whatever I want to do? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go for that. Issue Tuber Flesh Raker. I'll take Flesh Raker, thank you. Then I'll go Urza Saga. And I'll play a second Flesh Raker. I'm holding Petal because it gives me Metalcraft for the Urza's Workshop. I mean, I don't have Metalcraft now, but the Pitch Challenge Trainer, Force Pitch Challenge Trainer. Yeah, I can just pass now. I definitely want to stay back in case my opponent doesn't have red mana for Flame of Anor. Although they're already at 14, the Flesh Raker definitely pings. This thing has Flashback as well in red, so another reason to keep the Petal. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Alright, they do have the red mana. I thought they didn't. Now they can go Flame of Anor, kill my Monolith, kill the... No, I think they just need to draw cards. I think they're just gonna go killing Flesh Raker, draw 2 here. Oh wow, no, they killed the Monolith. And they attacked Deseret. Yeah, this is an easy chump block. Is it an easy chump block? Make a construct, Tezzeret grows. Yeah, I think it's an easy chump block. So I'm gonna make a construct, Tezzeret grows. And then what do I do with Tezzeret? Well, I have to search for something, that's for sure. I can search for Portable Hold. That's probably too bad. Maybe just gonna get Candelabra of Tawnos. Candelabra of Tawnos means that the next turn, maybe I can get 2 constructs. I think so, yeah. I'm gonna go Candelabra. This card is €1,000. There must be a reason. Make Tezzeret into a 2 so it doesn't die even if they have a plow. I didn't change any art. I only changed the art of Candelabra. Because Magical Line art is different than this. A little bit lazy. I could have changed the Monolith as well. Alright, I guess I can do it for the next game. The beauty of having a god account is that you can just change the arts. Yeah, I definitely gotta change the Great Monolith. Alright, let me also change the Ancient Tomb. Alright, that's it. No more changes. Promise. Mamma mia, che schifo. Non me le fa vedere quelle. Alright, let's go back here. What did I do? Nothing. Okay. Right, so I'm making a construct. Then I want to wait, what am I missing? Why does this then not give me 2 mana? Oh, sono coglione. Okay, okay, okay. One sec. I can't tap 3 lands. I'll be losing the petal. Do I have anything to do this turn? I guess I don't mind if I lose the petal. Does that deck play Dress Down? I guess it does. Yeah, I think I'll lose the petal. Sorry, petal. Oh, they do play Dress Down? Officially? They officially play dress down. They play 2 or 3. All right, then. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Um, Va bene, dai. Allora, Saga dies. Uh, uh, um, I can get Mox Opal. I can get Mox Opal and then flashback the Mishra's research desk. I think I like Mox Opal here. All right. Let's play Planar Nexus. Let's go 2 mana, red, Mishra's research desk. Then I want to go on top lands, go to combat. Top lands go to combat. What else can I do? Boo. Let's just do that first. And then second main, I'll crack the Mishra's research desk with more mana up when it takes the damage. Set to use Tezzeret. Grid Monolith Kozilek's command. Not bad. I'll take the Kozilek's command. I'm going to untap the Candelabra of Taunos. Untap these 2 lands. Then I want to be playing just Kozilek's command. For 2 modes. Maybe I should play Fleshraker first. I'll just be doing command for 1, so it's not great. Yeah. Well, let's just do this 2 modes easy. The classic 2 modes. Goes force negation. Alright. I'll finish my turn. You can go. I concede. Alright. I actually want to see what cyber cards he has. I have no idea. Let me open Ecobaronen results. He did do well a while ago with this deck. Probably playing the same is just 2 minor misstep. Wrath of Disguise Consign. Does he have fairies? He does not. I get rid of the Stormwood script. Bit of flute is always nice. You just name backside of Tamio. It's like a sweet. Yeah, I mean, when you don't get completely crushed like in the first round, and you draw a very strong hand, it is sweet. You should have mulliganed more. I did mulligan to 5 a lot at the beginning. It's just high variance deck. Just accept it for what it is. Alright, let's begin. Ancient Tomb, Grim Monolith. Voltaic Key. Untap. The One Ring. Alright. Opponent they didn't have a force of will or force of negation. See how this goes. They can still Null Rod me. I don't know if they play it. I mean, they were not playing at the time, but I definitely would be scared of no Rod the whole tournament if I play this deck. Alright, not much to do. I love that he concedes, actually. Very good testing. This is what testing should be about. You should concede and move on. You shouldn't waste time. Not wasting your time either. Old Border Petals. Oh, I missed that. Oh, true. I missed that. Okay, Bant Nadu means no wasteland. That means this hand is broken. This hand has 4 mana turn 2, 7 mana turn 3, only with my lands. You want Earth's Antiquities lands? Maybe. Maybe. That's asking too much, though. You still gotta make Paper Magic a lot superior than Magic Online. You can't change all the arts. You should keep the good arts for paper, you know? Okay, so here I have a couple of options. One is to play the One Ring, the other is to play K Command. Tamio is so good that maybe I want to play K Command. Maybe Nadu is less good. I'm just gonna play Ring. Or Speech Ponder. So command scales up a bit more, you know? The more lands you have, the better it is. I'm just gonna pass here. Unfortunately, didn't draw threats for my starting hand, but, you know, 7 mana turn 3. Let's play this. I think I think I will keep Tammy around. I'm just gonna do the 2 modes. Classic 2 modes. You have 3 cards in end. Hope you don't have force blue card. Okay, I'm definitely getting rid of everything here. Pithing Needle has some merits. I'm playing as Nadu. So Pithing Needle has some merits. You can name Noma's Encore. I think it's okay. I'll be drawing it. Could be killing Tamio. I'm just gonna ignore it though. You have the prediction that the One Ring will be banned? Sure, I have the prediction nothing will be banned. We'll see who wins. Draw. Pithing Needle. Let's play Pithing Needle. I'll be naming Nomad's Encore. Wow. This is an early concession, but I guess Pithing Needle resolving significantly makes their deck worse. And once again, against the non-graveyard deck, I cut these 3. And I bring in 2 flutes and a mystery card. Yeah. Against Nadu, this is a mulligan. This is a keep. What do I bottom? I think it's Urza's Workshop here at the bottom. Tropical Island Ponder. Double tomb is heavy. Hey, what can I do? Let me go turn one Flesh Raker. What it does have Plow, but maybe pause sideboard I shaved on them. Kind of an investment here. But I tapped out for a consign. I just like to resolve Flesh Raker. Anything about Forge is that Forge is one of the worst cards. Not even. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's like 8cast having cut the podcast entirely, you know? The branding the branding is older. Okay, my opponent has nothing. Sweet. Forge is great. Post boarding is no rod. I've seen the lists that go on, and there's not that many no rod around. Okay, let's go Ancient Tomb. I'm just casting one of my cards. Opponent will force whatever I do, so might as well play Forge. It's a double spell, so might as well just play Forge here. No, maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it. Although I guess they did not shuffle with Ponder. Buongiorno, people. I'm just gonna play Forge. It's not bad either. Like, it would just be forced anyway. And I think it's the worst card of my hand. 73 months from Pivo Ulivo. Force of Negation pitch Nadu. Winged Wisdom. First appearance on stream. In the Exile Zone. Alright, let's see what happens next. Maybe actually Forge is better than Ring in this matchup. 53 months is more than your daughter's life. That's funny. Alright. Let's play Flesh Raker. And then let's play Petal Ring. Seeing me play these non-blue decks in Legacy and Vintage makes me think game different way. Yeah. Wow, Force again. Yes, sometimes, I guess. Let's play the One Ring. Yeah, we have to hope my opponent doesn't have Nomads or Shuko as the last card. I don't know if they play Shuko. Karn. Hey, that's it. That's my turn. Alright, let's hope my opponent doesn't have it. It's not over if they have it, but very close to be over. Because they draw 8. Sure. Oh yeah, Shuko's survivable. True. Shuko only draws 2. You're right. Nomads draws 8. They don't play Shuko. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just said Shuko, but nice. They did not find it. Very good news. I wonder if Ring is better than Forge. It's not even guaranteed that it is. Not even guaranteed that it is. Alright, Cake Command. The command Cake. If I go Portable Hole, I can afterwards go Perilous Near. Let's just go K command on Nadu. That requires 5 mana, which I don't have if I go Karn and they counter it. If I go Karn, I make a token. I only have 4 mana afterwards. I guess I can go K-Command for 2. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Karn. I'm at 5, by the way. Let's see what's up. Consign to memory kicked. Hey, the kick is annoying because it makes my K-Command only be X equal 1. Also, am I dead on board because of this? Maybe dead on board now. It's a deal 3 plus 2. I thought I was going to resolve the ring. Oh my god. Did I just die? Did I not think about that? Alright. Well, I have to play K command. I can, if I break here, I just die. I mean, what can even be a non-break? I think I don't know outs. The one card in it was consigned, which makes sense. Uh, man, if I play, no, I couldn't have. Alright, this is obviously a bottom. I need a key. Yeah, I need a key. On our Nexus. Yeah, wow, just dying from an attack. Unexpected. Unexpected. I don't think there was a better way to play this. Maybe just K command in my opponent turn. I'm still dying to Nadu. No, I think I played well. I just dealt too much myself too much damage with the Ancient Tomb. Ability on the stack. Let's tap this ring. A Morty. Wow. Crazy game. Seemed like a decent matchup though, so I think I want a Peerless Nair over Portable Hole. No, maybe I like both actually. Very good end. This is a classic force check. Oh, never mind. For some reason I thought it. Alright, just pass. For some reason I thought I had 4 mana. Can't complain going Ancient Tomb Grim Monolith with proper art. Andrea go. Ah, it's consigned to memory signal. Well, what I can do ooh, is flute on memory. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go flute on consigned to memory. What happens? What do I like more to first check here? Forge or Karn? Huh, that's a good question. Do I have Pithinil in the sideboard? Yeah. Maybe I like to resolve Karn more. So maybe I'm casting Forge. Just like last game. But it doesn't force this. And I actually waited as my land to see what was on top of my deck. I have the informations that I'm drawing Tower or something Nexus. much mana we add with Workshop if we have Nexus? 2. Let's see how good Forge actually is. Yeah, exactly. Pluton Consign is a play I didn't think it was very good, but I saw at the PT all the Eldrazi players were doing it. And I just think at this point that, you know, it's like you play Flute to stop Consign, basically. Like you bring in Flute in every matchup, and you name Consign. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's what every Eldrazi player was doing on the PT, because I was watching a lot of the high table matches. Very important to watch high table matches at the PT if you want to improve. I'd Arbor go. Drawing Tower. Tezzeret. Alright, let's play Tower first. Let's play Tezzeret. I think the game is over now. Let's see how Forge actually good is. Very good. Very good is the answer. Put in forces. Pitch Tamio. Did I not force this? Alright. Resolves. We go K command. Make tokens. Kill the Dread Arbor. It doesn't matter. I can just... Ah, whatever. Let's do Max. Do I do Max? Yeah, I don't have another counter for sure. Another Flute is nice too. I mean, doing Max doesn't make any sense if you think about it. I should have just done 2. Well, I guess that's not true. If I break, I just pass with 2 tokens in play at least. Well, I didn't break, so it makes me want to be like, oh, I should have just tapped 2. But yeah. I should keep on going here. Name, nice. This is exactly why I should have kept on going. Name the Nomad's Encore. Oh, wow, that Force again. You didn't force Pitch Consign, by the way. You didn't force Forge? No way. Pithing Needle, so nice. Yeah, this game is over. It's gonna concede very, very soon. They said GG. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice flute, they said. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I told you, like, I learned about this play. It's a very important play. Alright. After a 0-1 start, we took it back. But now we have round 5 against Blue-Black Reanimator. On the draw. Last match of the session. Yeah, he said sick play with the flute. Yeah, I mean, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I just now give it, have it for a given. The flute has the name consigned when we play deck like this. Alright, final match against Reanimator on the draw. You choose to play first. No. Nice. We've got the Soga Lantern. Honestly, this matchup is the one that surprised me the most when I played it in practice. Because I played Reanimator thinking I would crush Forge, but I was not crushing Forge at all. I was losing because with Tezzeret, there's so many ways now to find Lantern and Crypt. Plus, this deck just plays 3 main deck. Look at this hand. It just goes turn 1 Lantern. You have to counter. Because otherwise, you know. Okay, now I have to also think about the Wastelands. Because my opponent plays Wasteland. Urza's Tower or Nexus? I think given that I have Portable Hole, I want to go Tower. Yeah, no, I think... I mean, in the past, I thought Reanimator was beating Forge. 100%, but I think Tezzeret just makes it one more reason for you to just draw. Plus, you play 3 main deck. It's so many. Ponder. And they pass with 1 mana up. We're main deck, so there's no... There's no... If I go Flesh Raker, can I also go Ring? The answer is no. So let's just go Ring. Have 4 cards in end. It's... Okay, ay. Let's hope they don't also have the thing. The reanimation. That's hard to beat on the draw. On the draw, 2 counters and reanimation. Va bene. Sideboarding. Let's bring in the ley line and the flutes. It's gonna be hard to sideboard here. Normally I cut the lanterns. I'm gonna cut petal opals. I remain a little bit threat heavy. My opponent does have Wasteland, but a little less than the blue-red deck. Yeah, let's try this plan on the play. We'll see on the draw. Maybe I should shave on 4s. I hope the same land as the previous game. What is debating? They go to discard. Interesting. I guess I just die to counterspell plus reanimate. I don't think I've ever went to discard with Reanimator in my games on Saturday. Maybe this is a play I should do more often. But also, these hands are broken. Like, there's one Atraxa in the deck. You just draw it in your opening hand with Force and Reanimate. I guess you lose. I'm not gonna concede, though, because now I do have lots of mana. But obviously, it's gonna be hard to beat. I think overall, this matchup isn't as bad. I'm gonna ask him to rematch. Because I want to ask the rematch, because I think, yeah, this 5 set has been fast. Alright, let's see what I picked up. Force, Murktide, Wasteland, Thoughtseize. That's pretty good. Yeah, alright, I can't beat those 3. Those 4 cards. Okay, let's rematch. I don't think the matchup is as bad as a 0-2. Fun game. Yeah, we're practicing for the tournament weekend. It's not about having fun. It's about learning. It's about figuring out who's the best deck. It's about winning. High power format, sometimes the games are not fun. The fun is the experience of doing the thing. Maybe small, maybe fast, and maybe last little. But, we have fun in talking to people, traveling to the event, going to dinner. the game itself sometimes is not fun. That's always been the case with higher power format. Alright, very good end. On the play now. Good Homo script. I'm gonna go turn one card here. Force of Will. So they didn't force the Tormod script. Yeah, they mentioned a pre-scheduled. Yeah, exactly. This is the fifth time. This is I mean, this is the sixth match, actually, that we've played today. Are we playing Vintage as well? Not now. I'm gonna be playing Reanimator after this session. But having Tormod's crypt in play just buys you so much time. Like now my opponent has to Brazen Boar, in the meanwhile we just do other things. Do we have another crypt in the side? I don't remember. Yeah. The matchups were the same for Reanimator? No, we played against Blue-Red Delver, I lost. Then I played against Mono-Red Prison, Jeskai Wizards, Bant and Nadu, I won. And now against Blue-Black Reanimator, I lost. So 0-1-3-1-3-2. To be honest, it did choose the best and the best decks at the beginning and at the end. So, you know. Thoughtseize. Okay. I'm not gonna show up credit control this time. I'm not. I play credit control against this deck. It's the least close matchup I've ever played. And I think Forge is fundamentally broken. I think Tezzeret broke it. Blue Red Dever, you can still lose. I think I just multiply both games. You know, no, I didn't multiply the first time. I should have mulliganed for sure. Anyway, let's go. Nexus card. See, 4 cards. Force Pitch Days. Okay. Okay, so opponent had the 2 forces. Ignored the Tormod script. Thought is my other threat, so see what happens. No, I don't think Planet Nexus is broken. I honestly don't even think the ring is broken. The ring is super good, but if you ban the ring, you just max on Forge. Okay. Let's play Forge. You have 1 card in it. I hope it's not Days. Okay, I'll leave the Tezzeret on top. What do I think the thought for not... Maybe they just didn't have any Entomb Reanimate effect, so they just didn't care about Crypt. You do have like 2 or 3 Merc that Regent. You can still win the game with it. So they just kept forces for the 4 drops. What do they end up forcing Manifold Key? No, I don't know. They're a lot more expert than me in Legacy. Okay, I'm gonna exile this saga. Let me go Tezzeret. But and not finding any artifacts is kind of bad because I had so much mana here. Really hoping to find some artifacts. Eh, I bet. Let's go get key. I was hoping to shuffle and find something, but all right, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, I still have the Tormod's Crypt in play, so I feel very safe. Onyx is also a great draw. Just turns the tower into Mishra's workshops. Yeah, next turn we have lots of mana. A key can also untap Forge. It's not great, but it's a possibility. Alright, Glaring Fleshraker, let's go. I mean, his deck is called Forge. You only play one Forge, only because the other 4 drops are more broken, not because Forge is bad. It's possible that they should play more of this card, I don't know. Alright, this is game 2 now. We won game 1. But they just had a bad hand, too. They didn't have a broken hand. In the previous set that we played against Reanimator, they had 2 broken hands. Like, not even cast a cantrip, you know? When the Reanimator deck doesn't cast a cantrip, it's just... I mean, it's just... They have a 2-card combo that costs 1 mana. If they put it together, it's like, I'm Volt Key, you know? And Tomb Reanimate. But overall, it doesn't happen too often. Whereas this hack has a lot of A plus B that is... Yeah. Anyway, on the draw now. Let's maybe cut some 4-drops? I don't know. Really hard to sideboard. Bringing so many cards. Alright, this is great. I just need to make sure not to die to the Ancient Tomb. Like I did against Nadu. This portable hole hit, Tamio. There's 4 copies of it. And it's actually a way you can lose, honestly. Like, you can easily lose to Tamio. Yeah, double tomb, but actually, I don't mind if they wasteland me. Loot. Fetch first, of course. Let's see what they grab. If they grab Underground Sea, I have to name Consign. Alright. Uh... I'm going... Urza Saga? No, sorry, I don't need to do that. Green Monolith. This way I'll play around Days. I can't untap Monolith. I think it's the best. I already have Leyline in play. I guess they can go Bitter Triumph. My opponent plays Bitter Triumph. So I'm just gonna -3. And I'll just take Soul Guide. Just redraw. I can also get Manifold Key. Maybe that's best. No, I'll get Soul Guide in case my opponent goes like Brazen Bar and combos me. I definitely get Soul Guide over Torment Crypt. No, I think if they daze it, whatever. Not a draw card. Yeah, I've got Leyline in play. Yeah, Flute gone, but not forever. Actually, it being exiled is a lot better than being in a graveyard. Because now Karn can take it. Not that you do it, but, you know, that's cool that that's a possibility. Uh, okay. I think I just do nothing. I go tower, go. I put in setting up, so maybe I just don't want to crack this lantern because they can easily find like borrower plus Entomb Reanimate. The borrower delay line, I mean. So I'm just not gonna do anything here. Not even cast K command. Tap. Yeah, I also Kozak command for the graveyard. Yeah, yeah, I know the 10 modes, yeah. Like Great Monolith again. I'll -3. Fortunately, I cited out the Mishra's research desk. Would have been good here. I'm gonna draw with Lantern. I guess I'm gonna tap Monolith. Nice. Exactly the reason why I drew this in main phase 1. Because if I draw Saga, I'm happy to play it. When it goes consigned to memory. Am I happy to go K command now that my opponent's tapped out? I think so. Or Speech Brainstorm, only one card left in their hand. They pass. Consign, wow. Alright. Yeah, it's all the consign. I was thinking about going flute turn 1 when they were tapped and just name consign. It would have worked a lot better. Because like I didn't mind if they consigned my flute. Because obviously like late game you can pay 4 mana consign. So, you know, I'm happy to just trade, but in the hindsight, I wish, you know. So Saga doesn't do the thing. I'm gonna get Cormut's Crypt. This one gets a counter. I'll play Petal. I've got nothing to do. I'll play Land and Pass. Unfortunately, my Planeswalker doesn't even tick up. Yeah, I should have no more consign. Yeah, I played 3. They have 4 cards in hand. I wish Magical Line would pile the permanents in 2 piles, rather than just go wider. I'll play Leyline. And 6 cards in hand. Yeah. Yeah, I think I lost the game because I didn't consign on turn 1 the... Sorry, flew the turn 1 the consign. I think I want to get Portable Hole in my hand here. I guess it's not that good. Ah, whatever, I'm still gonna do it. The rest is just useless. Well, there's just Nexus. There's just Wasteland Planet Nexus if they draw Tamiyo. So maybe I should have just not done anything. I don't know. They tried to ultimate Tezzeret. Ooh, I see. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about Tezzeret ultimate. I wanted to minus to kind of deck thin, but yeah, I think your plan was better. Should gonna hold this Planet Nexus in hand, so if my opponent wastelands me, sorry, if they draw Tamiyo, for example, they wanna wasteland the Nexus to not get Portable Hold, and then we just have another one in hand. They do have Thoughtseize in their deck. Look at these beautiful turns of Drago. Yeah, I'm definitely not casting anything. I have 3 cards versus 8. I'll make them go to discard. There's no reason to cast things into 5 mana 4s when I only have 1 threat. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to cast this or they reanimate it. Unfortunately, like, doesn't target you. Probably wouldn't do it anyway. Gormit Script. This one targets me. Yeah, now I'm gonna just hold cards until 7. One is just going to discard. Uh, Whatever. Can tick up Tezzeret. Kind of want a -3 again. I don't know. You think the emblem is a thing? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know why I played this. I was supposed to keep it in my hand. All right, they finally find a Thoughtseize. Okay. Well, they can now reanimate my Flesh Raker, although they kind of ran out of reanimate. Yeah, maybe. Again, this is my first time playing with this deck, so a lot of lines are new to me. Alright, I'm holding Saga now. Opponent saw the Nexus, so I can just play it. Why am I holding Saga though? What's the reason? I guess flute. I can flute a Nexus. Sorry, I can flute a Wasteland. Although if you Wasteland me, you can't Arcus Force, but I don't even have any threats to Arcus Force on. So yeah, I'm gonna wait on the Saga for flute. He's needling the sideboard. Oh, yeah, I said it out. Saga Candelabra makes a lot of construct, yeah. Okay, they just go to discard over and over here. Turn 19. Opponent is locked down under his 2 ley line. Tezzeret. Opponent plays a Tamio. Okay. Uh... Alright, let's go Saga. This is the Wasteland with a bit on the stack. Not that I need any mana. Let's go white mana, portable hole. They can go brainstorm. I'll let them do it. Oh wow, you go Force of Will, Art Cast. Okay. Then I go Ozilek's Command. X equal whatever 5. Okay. Then I go Kozilek's Command. X equal oh 6. Okay. The 1 card remaining. Then I go Voltai Key. And I go -3 Tezzeret. Take Manifold Key. And then I play New Tezzeret. Play Voltai Key. And I pass. One has 1 card in end. It's probably going to be a black card. But they're now going to draw 2 cards per turn. Yeah, we haven't drawn a D1 ring yet, but to be honest, I set it out 2 D1 rings. I set it out 2 rings. When it cracks a clue. And plays Reanimate on my Flesh Raker. Ooh, I was supposed to Tormo script that, but I F6'd. Yeah, that was my bad. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's see what happens. They have 2 cards. Yeah, I think this is over now. GG. So we went 0-2 before against Reanimator, but 2-0 afterwards. Yeah, this is a sweet game. Yeah, GG. Alright, that's gonna be it for the Forge video. Well, I came in thinking that this deck was broken. No bad matchup. I came out thinking it's not broken. It's probably tier 1 alongside Reanimator. But, you know, I can definitely lose games. The lines are alright. Everything's streamlined. I don't think you need too big of a brain to play this deck, but I do think that this is now, alongside Reanimator, my front runner for the Eternal Weekend. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on YouTube. If you did, make sure to subscribe. Also, of course, shout out to Ecobaronen for the testing series, and we're gonna now record with a Reanimator. So if you're YouTube, stay tuned for the next one.